Cool, we're getting through these quick, aren't we? So, just in terms of the story, this is probably a bit of a downer episode, actually. When you think about what's actually happened, not very much has happened. You could have crammed everything that's gone on here into half an episode, probably. The going to the SRS and getting rumbled there, and then the faffing about trying to get into the bunker doesn't really amount to very much, and it is fairly set piecey, making good use of unit. But that's the thing. Here's the interesting thing. And this is surprising coming from Terrence Dicks, but all of a sudden, unit feel a little bit out of touch here. They feel a little bit out of place. Now, Benton running in and machine gunning the robot is understandable. But I'm trying to think of the last time that unit ballsed up in that sort of way. You know what I mean? They sort of weren't quite on the same page as the Doctor, or the Doctor's companion in this case. I mean, it's Sarah who gives them a ticking off. And the sort of patronising way she deals with it, which Benton handles quite well. But it's just a sense of the show moving away from unit. Maybe. I mean, the Doctor and the Brigadier are interacting nicely, but Baker's so far removed from... I mean, that's the thing I really want to talk about. It's just how ace Tom Baker is. I saw something on Twitter recently about which Doctors were fully formed from their first performance. And it was Sandifer, actually. And he was saying how if anybody says Baker, then they've just not watched the programme. And I don't think Baker's fully formed, but I think that Twitterisation of that argument undermines the fact that what a well-rounded character he already is as a Doctor, how impactful his performance is. There's no hesitation. There's no sense of, I think, what Pertwee did and Troughton did to a certain extent, which was to try and mimic the previous Doctor. Baker's come in and broke the mould and departed quite drastically from what went before. And that has just rocketed the show in a different direction. Now, I think this is a decent unit story. Let's talk about it as a unit story. Because Pertwee could have done this, but even then, Baker's thrown himself across tables, and Pertwee wasn't able to do that towards the end. Maybe he wouldn't have done that at the start. That's a bit cruel, actually. And it'll be interesting to go back and compare this to some, I don't know, bog standard unit story. I'm trying to think what would be a good comparison. Probably nothing with the mastering. I'm tempted to say flipping the Silurians or something like that. I don't know, but Sea Devils, that's what I was going to say, which isn't technically a unit story, but it catch my drift. Anyway. Yeah, so this episode in terms of story, not as great, but the sheer chutzpah of it, the sheer sort of exuberance of it that stems from Baker and Sladen. And also, I like Harry. He's a different take on things. It feels so radically different. And it feels like a real refresh from what's gone on before. Let's be perfect honest, we needed that. We really, really needed that. And that's what we've got. I can't wait to find out what the critical reaction at the time was. That's going to be big. Anyway, onwards.